Hey guys! I'm Alex.
I'm Tuesday. It'd be my last video.
Hey, this is Tuesday.
Oh really? I was like that?
Like, hey. It was all dark in your room.
Hey guys.
Today we're talking about stupid school rules. First rule is no hats. I'll be back.
Oh, I wish I had that on camera.
How does this, like, at all tell you I'm in a gang? Okay. No hats is really dumb to me. I really hate it, and it's annoying. How does a fedora or a beanie that has nothing on it
translate to gang signs? Like, oh, bandanas too. Apparently I'm in a gang.
Same.
Because I have a bandana.
My Little Pony. My gang.
Second school rule that's really stupid. Bare shoulders. So risque.
So sexy. You're like... No shoulders.
Whoops, I'm showing my bra strap.
Oh my god, it's so risque.
Burn it.
You must burn her at the stake, she's a witch. Okay, so
they act like that. Apparently guys can't conceal their boners because they are beautiful, luscious, soft shoulder skin.
Yep.
It's just too much to handle. God forbid they ever see a bra strap. They don't wear bras now. Their boobs are perfectly perfect all the time.
Yeah.
Just that's how the world works. They're in for disappointment later. I felt so cheated because my mom's boob, she had a boob job, and I didn't really understand when I was little. And I was so disappointed when I started growing boobs, and they were like mosquito bites, and so they're kind of triangular when they first start growing in. I was so disappointed. I was like, Mom, there's something wrong with my boobs. I have cancer or something. They're triangles. And then, of course, the day that she gave me the talk, she fell and thought she popped the implant, and of course. The thing with girls is too distracting. Guys can do whatever they want.
I mean, guys do have the rules, like...
Well, they have to keep their belts on and stuff, but I mean, so do girls. We have our belts.
But still, like, you'll see a guy walking down the street and his pants are down to his ankles, and it's like...
Yeah.
Why do you wear pants? Whenever I see a guy wearing a belt and his pants are below his butt, it's just like, what's the point of the belt? Why do you have the belt on?
I don't get, like, why guys don't get in trouble for sagging, but I've got kicked out of my school for wearing black. That was literally what happened. Literally, yes. I was kicked out of my private school because I wore black, and they said, oh, well, you must be a danger to yourself and to others. And then instead of recommending a therapist because they thought I needed help, no. They just kicked me out of everything that I loved.
So screwed up.
Yeah, church, private school, everything.
But now we lead church together, so it's okay.
Yeah. Looks don't mean everything. We proved that. We look crazy. Oh my god. That needs to be the thumbnail.
Wait.
Fire drill where you have to leave your things behind, like no matter what.
Okay, so I read a story. It said that this guy, he walked into his classroom and he had his backpack on and he was holding his books. He was all like, and whenever he walked in, the fire alarm went off and he walked out with his class. Didn't bother to put his stuff down, obviously, because why would you? I mean, you already had it on you, so why take it off? And when he walked outside, his teacher goes, put your books back inside, you need to go. This building could have been burning down. None of them knew whether it was a real fire or just a drill.
Because it wasn't scheduled.
So, he has to go into this possibly burning building to put his bags back to satisfy this teacher.
Not only that, but then if there was a real fire, even if he did get out alive, then his stuff would have burned up anyways. Like, what kind of common sense is that? Oh, go put your expensive laptop and all your school books back inside with your phone and your backpack and everything and let it burn up. Go throw your stuff back in the inferno.
Go throw your books in the fire. You may have paid $300.
No, you have to
and now you have to... Glorious Inferno.
Is that what it sounded like?
No. Next one I really don't like is no sitting on the ground at lunch.
Yeah, her school had like this weird rule and it was pretty crazy. I'll let her explain that.
So like at lunch we weren't allowed to sit on the ground because some guys or girls, they decided that they wanted to go sit away from the lunch tables on the ground near the band hall, and they were like smoking or something, and it caused everyone else not be allowed to sit outside for like 2 months. And this school was a huge school. We had like 4 or 5 lunch periods because there were so many people at the school, and still there weren't enough seats in the cafeteria, so people had to sit outside. And whenever everybody had to sit inside, there were so many people just sitting on the ground and getting in trouble for sitting on the ground.
Basically, you had to go eat in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like in the movies, like apparently.
I did that on my first day at Home Run.
So did I. Actually, I did that almost the whole year of Home Run.
Twins. Yeah.
I'm sad. Actually, when I did that, I didn't know that that happened. I thought that only happened in movies, and then I actually had to go sit in the bathroom because nobody let me sit down with them.
Aw. Not even that, like, I couldn't sit with anybody. Like, I sat with people originally when I went to eat, but then I was like, I'm leaving. So I went to my class, and then my teacher walked in, and he was like, did someone let you in here? And I was like, no one stopped me. And then he was like, oh, well, you have to wait until they're dismissed. Go back to the lunchroom and come back when the bell rings. And I was like, went in the bathroom and sat in there and read my book.
I like students of choice though.
Yeah.
Nobody let me sit down. Like they would like put their books in their seat. It was so mean.
Is that when you had the whole, but it was black, so it was emo hair?
Yeah, it was emo hair. It was freaking glorious, man. It was so
I
cool
liked
looking.
it.
But then girls started hitting on me, and I was like, this has gone on too far. Like, I found this article online about this school that said that you had to break up, like if you brought a banana to school with your lunch, you had to break up the banana before you ate it because if you ate it whole, it was too sexual.
Bananas are too sexual, guys.
Apparently. And what just boggles my mind is that like when I eat a banana, I just take bite after bite after bite. Like it's not like you're putting it in, like pulling it out or anything. Like what is so sexual about a banana? It's just,
or you're going.
Yeah, you're not doing that. You're not licking it like an ice cream.
Yeah, and like they have ice creams at school. Aren't can ice creams be considered sexual? Like.
Yeah, those big red, white, and blue pop things that they have that are like really long.
Yeah, like
people suck on those. I feel like that's more sexual than a banana.
And I highly doubt that people at the schools were like.
I feel like maybe that happened and then people started doing that on purpose. Just to kind of like...
I would totally do that. Like, they would come up with the rule that you have to break up the banana, and I would like walk up to the principal and be like, I had good grades. I was one of those people. But I silently sat there looking at everyone going, you're all dumb. I hate you all.
Same.
Like, why am I here? Why do I have to be with you people?
I feel like you were more emo than I ever was.
But I never looked it.
And I looked it, and I wasn't that, like... I mean, I liked the style, but I wasn't really. Oh my gosh, but you know what? The other day I actually found some stuff that was like really like weird that I wrote, and I don't even remember writing it, but it was something along the lines of like, I think that perhaps when we get older, our hair turns colors to look like starlight because soon we'll visit them. Or something like that. Like visit the stars.
That's like really like
dark, I guess? I don't know what that was, but I looked at it and I was like, maybe I was emo. Sounds like horrible bird sex.
horrible bird sex. Okay.
Did you know that cats screech when they do that?
Peeing. Lord bless this child.
Oh, okay.
Get the demon out of her.
I'm not a
exorcism. You look at me like so pitifully.
Oh, my abs hurt.
What abs?
Shut up. Having to ask to pee. Why? Like that's a bodily function. You cannot control that. And for a teacher to deny you. The fact that you have to ask to do something that's just like natural, and the fact that they can deny you, and I've had teachers do this totally in first grade. And I was in computer lab, and they just had us play these little games and stuff on the computer. And I asked to pee, and my computer teacher said, no, you can't pee. And we still had like 30 minutes of class left, and I'm a little girl, and like kids, they don't have big bladders. And so I remember sitting there, and I couldn't hold it any longer, and so I just peed in my chair. And remember that. Oh my god, this is horrible. I peed in my chair, and I didn't want to tell anybody because I was super embarrassed, but my teacher didn't let me go pee, and so she got everybody to get up for the line, and I sat there, and I wouldn't get up, and she says, Tuesday, come on, get up, get in line. I was like, no. And she was like, get up and get in line.
Dang.
And I was like, no. And she pulled me up, so I like tunked the chair over, and all the pee went onto the floor. And this little boy was still coming up to come in line, and so I got in line with my wet skirt and everything, and this little boy comes up and slips in the pee.
Oh.
So we both got stuck to the dirt, and this little boy is
God.
soaked in my piss. Because my teacher didn't let me go to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
That was our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I saw something move in the mirror and that was you. And I literally thought that like a portal had opened up.
It's all your fault, Tuesday.
It is all my fault.
It's always her fault.